and we've been discussing her treatment that started, boy, when did we start? 3 years ago. And Karen had a fear of dentistry that she has done a great job in conquering. If you want to share with me the story that you told me just a little bit ago about how this fear started, Karen?
It was a childhood trauma, and I was just very frightened of dentists. My mother pushed me to a dentist at 5 years old without giving me any knowledge of what a dentist was going to do. And it was very painful. This was in the 50s, it was 1955. So I remember that very vividly. And after that, dental care didn't come easy for me. It was just very hard. The fear was very deep-seated, very deep-seated.
And you told me that you maybe saw a few different dentists and had some patchwork.
I had some patchwork dentistry done
through the years,
and ended up having a partial put in my front teeth over the years a couple of times. But it was never pretty, and I wanted something pretty. I wanted a pretty smile, and so the reason I came to you, I had a bad tooth. I came to you because I looked in the phone book, and you had the Jesus fish on your
Sure,
page,
sure.
and so I thought, oh, he's got a Jesus fish. I've got to trust him. So even though you are a Republican,
I was waiting for that one too.
She had to get that in.
I asked him, he was a Republican, and he said yes, and I'm like, oh God, I'm a liberal feminist, Southern Baptist, I'm going to Republican dentist. I'll do it anyway.
Oh gosh.
But the office, the people in the office are so kind, and at the time, Chris was there, and Mel, and Julie.
Yeah.
And between the three of them, and the holding of my hands, and me coming in, and I would just walk right in the door and say, Chris, I'm here, and I'd stand outside the office on the street, waiting for my time so I wouldn't have to sit inside.
In other words,
waiting.
you would check in, and then you would leave the office
And
because you were so nervous.
But when we agreed to do the big dental surgery, and we had, I think I was your first patient to do
General anesthesia.
general anesthesia.
It was about 3 years ago. And,
It was wonderful. Took 2 sessions. My insurance paid for it. My health insurance paid for it. So I
your
didn't
medical insurance paid for your general anesthesia. And we had 2 sessions of
We
that.
had 2 sessions.
One was where we did, I think, a couple of root canals.
God, that was a big one. And I actually came back for the second one. And then we did this beautiful bridge.
Beautiful smile, look at that.
It's so wonderful. I love to smile now. It's fantastic. I love it. And there's no reason that with this office, there's no reason to be frightened. There is I'm sitting here laughing now. I never thought I'd be laughing. And it's just, there's no reason to be frightened. Absolutely no reason.
Well, thank you for your testimonial, and we enjoy you as a patient.
Oh, I enjoy it.
You
You know,
and as a
actually,
person,
it's
you've
like,
been,
oh,
you're wonderful.
I'm going to the dentist. It's not, oh my God, I'm going to the dentist. I'm a dentist appointment.
Well, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.